Hi, I'm Billy, and I'm the author of Our Lives in Between, which is the first book in the Enlightened series. I'm done. It's July 17th, 2023, and I am done with that story. I just finished going through the proofread, and then I went back through it again. My brain is not picking up any more typos or errors or anything like that anymore. So trying to go through it again isn't going to do anything or make or create any other results. So I'm done. I can't think of anything else to add, think of anything else to do with it. I also don't know what to do with myself at the moment, which is why I'm sitting here talking to you about it. I have no idea what to do next. I mean, I do have the other two books to go through, um, but I'm not worried about that just yet. Um, what else? Today would have been my dad's 80th birthday, if he was still here. So that's kind of nice to have that to think about, or I can celebrate this on his birthday. So there's that. I'm just thinking, like, what do I do next? Social media stuff, maybe website's done. Well, as done as it can be at the moment. I still have the covers being designed, and the cover artist is currently doing the interior of the book too. So I wanted to make sure that there was nothing wrong with it visually. When I first did all of this back in 2016, 2016, there were stuff like symbols and stuff that just did not carry over when it came time to typeset it. I don't know why. So I decided to hire somebody to do it for me this time. I am not taking any chances with that. Me and Adobe do not get along. Like, I thought of doing it myself, and me and Adobe, we just do not jive. My son, he gets it. Me, no. Or I think I get it, but then I find out I'm wrong. I don't know. You know, we all have things that we're good at, and we have things that we're not so good at. So currently, things to look forward to. I'm probably gonna have an event here in my hometown on September 23rd. That's still up in the air as to where exactly. Like, I'm trying to do that at the library here in Moodus, and I'm also going to be having a party over at Tavern on the Hill. So that's in planning stages. So that's something to look forward to. That should be fun because everybody here in my hometown is awesome. With the exception of that guy. No, he's probably fine. I'm just kidding, whoever you are. He's just riding his moped or whatever it is. Actually, I couldn't really see it because I've got lots of overgrowth in my house, so I can't really see what it was. But anyway, we have lots of things to look forward to this time. You know, I gave my girl, Harmony, I gave her more of a voice this time. Not just in the book, but just overall. She has her own blog. It's called howisurviveearth.com, if you're interested. And she's talking about what she thinks. You know, what life is about, what the rules are, some of her beliefs on, what happens when we transition from this world to the next world and that sort of stuff. To that, she has her own Facebook page, and she also has her own Instagram. You can find that. Stinking me. What did I think I just called it Our Lives in Between. No, I did not. I called it How I Survive Earth. No, I did not. There's just way too much. So, no, I called, it's, your fellow classmate. That's what it is. Because that's what we are, right? So over at the school, then that's the idea. then she would be our fellow classmate, right? So that's her title, your fellow classmate. That's Harmony. She's great. I love her so much. I love being her. She is just amazing. If I could be her all the time, I would, and I do. Pretty regular. Um, I'm looking forward to being other characters. I definitely have a lot more. Authors joke about having like all these personalities, right? But it's kind of true. We do. You know, when I first started all this, when I was younger, my brain, just the way it was all working at the time, it was very clouded with a lot of stories. And it was such a jumbled mess that when I did finally start this and I finally got some of this on paper, my brain kind of chilled out. So, which I find interesting. Like my mind and like my thought processes are so much calmer than they once were. So that's something to think about if you're currently going through something like this and you're trailing off into your imagination the way I did, because I did. Like, I may have been here physically, but mentally, I was in their world all the time, and other worlds. So at least I got that one out. I got other worlds in my head too. Other characters, other people that I'm probably going to become at some point, and I'm looking forward to that. I love writing. I love playing in my imagination. I always did as a kid. Like, that was my favorite thing to do. Like some kids, I love roller skating. I love swimming. I love riding my bike, although I haven't done much riding my bike because where I live is very hilly. So it's a little challenging to ride your bike around Moodus. That is for sure. But I definitely loved playing in my imagination. I still do. And like, what an awesome thing to do. I don't know how kids get past that or ignore it, or how people grow up, because I never did. I just didn't. I actually, funny story. There was one point in my life where I wasn't drinking or anything, and I was driving the school bus, and a couple of kids asked me if I drank. At that point, I did not. And I said no, and they said, but you're an adult. And I said, no, I'm not. No one ever told me when it happened or anything, and nobody said, like, at a certain age you'd be an adult. And I said, no, I'm not. And the girl said, yes, you are. I think she was like 6. And I said, no, I'm not. And she goes, Miss Billie, you're married, you have kids, you're an adult. And I go, stop saying that. Stop saying it. I'm not an adult. And then I kind of sat there for a moment. I was like, oh God, she's right. I'm 36. Why didn't anyone tell me that I'm an adult? Because I don't feel like one. Like, how is an adult supposed to feel or act or behave or whatever? Because I was not doing any of that. I was playing in my imagination like a little kid, and I was happy to be there. Absolutely. And I tend to relate more to the kids than I do the adults that I'm surrounded by. But I've been discovering that a lot of the adults I'm surrounded by, who are the, supposed to be adults, they're giant kids too. They just, I guess thought they had to put it to sleep, put it to rest or whatever. And I did not. Nope, this chick's a giant kid. And I always will be. That's why I like writing stories so much. And, like I said before, I have a lot to look forward to. I've got a possible event here in Moodus, which I'm excited, and it seems like we're planning. Just waiting to hear back from the director of the library. And then um, October 7th, I've got the Kappa the Connecticut Book Festival through Kappa, Connecticut Authors and Publishers. So I'm excited about that. I'll be in West Hartford, and I'm going to make sure everything's listed on my social media, where I'm going to be and stuff. And then on October 9th, I also have the Renaissance Fair, which I've done that one before, and I'll tell you, that one's a freaking fun day. Watching the sword fighting like right in front of me, and then the food, and just like the characters just being played out like that is so fun. Then there was a tarot reader right across from me last time I was there, and I went over and got a tarot reading. I was all excited. I bought a sweatshirt, so I'll probably wear that one this year. If it's probably gonna be chilly. It's October, so there's that. And then, that was weird. And then I also have an event in November. Hopefully, I get into that. That's in Kentucky. It's 13 hours in the car, but it'll be worth it. And I don't know, I don't have anything planned after that yet, but I will, because this girl just can't sit still. And the other things that so it'll be available, ebooks, of course, and then paperback, but this time hardcover. I'm so excited about doing hardcover. I don't have anything to show anybody yet, but I will very soon. Right now the cover's still being painted, but I did get a rough sketch of that, and it's so pretty. Like, oh, it's amazing. I don't know what's gonna happen with all this. I wish I could say, like, oh man, like, it's gonna sweep the country and the world and blah blah, there's a movie, I don't know. But I know it's fun. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter, like, or how it happens, or any of it. I did it. And it's gonna be an adventure, and that's what life is. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be an adventure. The other thing that I've learned through all this whole thing, what maybe even started to begin with, I stopped planning my life. There was one day I woke up and I said to myself, I'm all done. I'm all done trying to plan everything in life, because I could not control any of it. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to let it lead me. And the second I started doing that, everything changed. And I started following like signs and clues of what to do next. And it's weird as that sounds. It was working for me. Like, I had whatever problems in my life, and I would look around and look for the next sign or clue as to what to do next. And then I would do them. And it would work out. And then I would do it again. And that would work out too. And it just kept happening. So I stick with that. That's my plan. I have no plan. I'm just going after it. Is it expensive? Yep. Is it a chance? Yep. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Because what's the point then? Why are we here? See? Our lives in between, about the before or after life. What's the point if we don't take those chances and follow what we were meant to do, what we were put here to do? So I'm hoping that I inspire somebody, anybody out there right now that's thinking of themselves, this can't be it. Like this can't, wherever they are out in life, this can't be it. Well, it probably isn't. And there's probably something that's swimming around your head that you're thinking about all the time. I wish I could, I wish I could, I wish I could. Start taking that and putting it into some sort of action. You know? Start putting something to it. Take a step today. That's all you have. You don't know. You could be hit by a bus tomorrow, and then it's all over. And then you're going to turn around and look at your life and go, what did I do? What did I do with it? When I leave this place, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to be like, you know what? I took those chances and I left a giant footprint on that place. Yep. So, that's pretty much it today, I think. It's weird doing these videos now. You know, I talk to myself all the time. Well, sorta. I talk to my spirit guide. That's a regular thing that I do. I figure he's bored, so I gotta talk to him. Give him something to laugh at. Well, he probably has plenty to laugh at. Because I'm probably pretty funny to him. Or her. Whatever the case may be. Right? But I figure they're bored, so I talk to them all the time. And now I'm talking to you. And I'm having fun with it. I think it's great. This is fun. This whole adventure is fun. I love it. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. So, if you do watch this, and oh my god, did you see that? That little sucker tried to get me. That was a mosquito, I think. But, so, if you do decide to come to an event and I'm there, and you watch this, come say hello to me. And if you're doing anything spectacular or you're taking steps towards your dream, I definitely want to hear about it. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.